You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Oh my
back.
goodness.
Welcome.
It's another day. Evil Bat. It's another day in our favorite location.
It is.
What's the name of this place again? Dark Heaven Castle?
Yep.
Ooh, a mimic.
Get him.
Time to get some abs. I love how he covers his little head.
Yeah,
With
like
his
protects his eyes.
overly long toothpick
His eye.
arms.
Sorry, just one.
Yeah. Well, he closes his eye and then he like puts his hands on the top of his head, like almost like he's ashamed.
Yeah. Of being himself.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just do you.
Some soap.
Don't tell us. You know,
Found
don't
in
let us
quite
tell you
the
what to do.
unlikely place. And now we're gonna fly like an eagle, like a rabbit.
To the sea.
Let my spirit carry me.
Gonna fly.
All right. Oh yeah,
We talked about that song though.
we did. It's a good one. Ooh, we got another cookie switch.
Whack it.
Wham. Okay. Thanks, Cookster. You've done your job. Back to the Loopster. Too bad we don't have a guy named Naps. We could call it Naps.
Man, this game would be so cool if they were. I mean, I'm almost hesitant to say it because like it would be one more thing to manage.
Yeah.
Like the weapons
Uh-huh.
and everything, every other
What do you
resource you have to
What do you
manage.
want to add to the mix, Vaughn?
Well, I'm saying it would be so visually cool if there was armor as well. Like that would
Oh, yeah.
change visually.
Well, we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Because every level 5 game after this
Does have it.
has armor that changes your appearance.
Mm-hmm.
So
And like that's always like a satisfying thing when you find a cool.
yeah, and your
Piece.
character that's looked the same for the whole game up until that point finally gets a new look.
Yeah. And a look that you like.
Right.
Because I mean, it has to be a balance of both. Maybe it's just me for this, but it has to be a balance of both looking cool and being effective.
Right. Yeah. It's got to be good.
Like in it's like in Xenoblade, I would sometimes forego some of the really good armors because they would just look silly,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
or they like wouldn't match with like the chest
The other stuff
piece.
that you had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was that way too.
You're guilty of that.
Well, and yeah, it sucks because you couldn't have like social armor in that game like you can in a lot of games.
What's like that? Oh, that goes to multiple people.
Well, no, where you equip your armor that you get your stats from, and then there's like social slots where
Which is what you look like.
where it's just you put the armor there that you want people to see on the outside. It's more common in like
interesting.
MMOs.
Okay.
Yeah, Terraria has that,
Okay.
so you could find like a Link outfit and stuff like that. But
Okay.
the defense on it was terrible. So you
Yeah.
just throw it on your social slot, so you'd look like him, but you'd
And then
have
you
the good
something
stats
functional
from.
for.
Yeah, and that way, if you had like a matching set, and then you got like a new piece that was better than one of the pieces, you could put on the new piece, but it still look matching.
Okay.
It was nice. Let's see, what do we need here?
Also a little unrealistic.
Well, of course. Welcome to the wild world of gaming, Vaughn.
Wild, wacky world.
Some camera angles in there. Well, we're
hey.
lowest on Mimic.
Welcome to EB Games.
Copy that. I gotta find that video. I need to know more. I guess I could just put more Metal Breaker on since we're fighting so much metal right now. But we're fighting mimics too, so how about one of each? What do you say, Vaughn?
Do it.
Sound like a plan? Actually,
Season 6.
let me
Look at those maxed stats.
dude. I know.
Wow.
Well, that's because we're in Wolf Sword mode right now,
Oh yeah.
so that's a little inaccurate. So that, holy moly, that gives us more marine. We don't need that one right now. Oh, we do need beast and plant, if I'm not mistaken. Let me repair this first so I can get less confused on what we need here with the maxed stats. Okay, everything but holy. Oh, we don't need plant or beast. Okay,
Okay.
so we don't need this at all. Yeah, and it gives us holy, which we also don't need. So this is definitely not what we're looking for. This one's marine, nothing on the front, and wind.
We do need wind.
Do we? Yeah, we do. Everything but holy. Let's just do what we originally said. Let's do one mimic, one metal,
Okay.
because we are using those. We are fighting those enemies right now.
True. Immediate results.
Yeah, might as well. And who knows? Maybe we hit the benchmark. Nope. So let's see. It's probably either 20 or 22. It's got to be lower than 24. It's got to be 24 or lower, I would guess, based on the other stats. Hey, there's a mimic right there. We're a little bit stronger against you now. Let me make sure I don't die.
126.
Eat some chicken.
That is a lot.
Dude, yeah, we're doing really good damage these days. Not something to be sneezed at. Boom. Shaka laka.
You know, I was sneezing this morning. Haven't sneezed at all since.
Whoa, look at this guy.
That is cool.
He is cool looking. I love playing card suits.
Okay.
I think they're super cool.
Like heart, spade, club.
Yeah, especially when they're assigned to their own color.
Okay.
That was definitely part of the impetus for my card game.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Have you talked about that on the show at all?
I don't think I have.
It's cool. I played it once.
It's still in development. I'm trying to develop a card game. Basically the premise is to take the fun of like a collectible card game like Pokemon or Magic or whatever, where you have all these neat cards that have different abilities, and you kind of like you have to like build a deck in order to come up with a cool strategy to take out your opponent, but combining it with something more accessible, like a game that uses standard playing cards, where everybody's playing from the same deck.
First campaign.
And it's something they're more familiar with. So instead of having to like buy a bunch of different cards and collect and pay a bunch of money to like get started in a game that you maybe won't like that much, or just to play with a friend, I'm trying to come up with a game where everybody can play from the same deck and still have like a decent amount of strategy and metagame to think about. So it's been kind of a struggle to balance it and come up with cool stuff, but it's coming along. It's been several years in the making because it's such a side project. But the story of how it came about is kind of funny.
Is it?
My last semester of college, which would have been the spring of 2012, I was like super bogged down preparing for my senior recital and all of my other finals in my classes and things like that. Like the busiest time of my college career by far, because I had all this stuff that I had to get done, and I had to get these certain grades in order to get everything and graduate and all that kind of stuff. And so during like my last week of school, doing finals and everything, like the most stressful time, I decided, no, I think I'll finally make that card game I've been thinking about. And just decided to, like, on the floor of my bedroom, start inventing a card game when I was supposed to be studying, like, all this other stuff.
Okay.
And it just felt so good to, like, ignore all of that and, like, take a break from it, but still do something productive. And that just kind of, like, inspired me to finally put it all together.
Okay.
Because I've wanted to make a card game for a really long time, like, since I was a little kid.
That's cool.
But,
it's cool that you've done it then.
Yeah.
But that's probably just the wrong time to do it.
It was definitely the wrong time to do it, but I don't regret it at all because I finished college just fine.
And did you finish the card game in that?
I did. Like, I had a playable version of it by the end of the week, and I had my friend come over, and I was like, "Dude, check this out. Okay, I'm going to show you this, and I want you to tell me like if it makes sense and if it's confusing." And I was like immediately testing it on people, which I still am.
And I had the pleasure to be one of them.
Yes.
At one point.
Well, luckily it's a lot less confusing now because
the cards say everything on them.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, I've gone to the next step of, instead of having actual standard playing cards and having
with like a separate
separate guide explaining what each card is, I went to the trouble of hand making a bunch of cards that now say what they are, and I was able to condense the rules from 3 pages to 1.
Okay.
Because I didn't need to explain what all the cards were. So the next step after that will be getting custom, professionally designed cards.
Maybe I should divulge what my side project is. Like lowest priority.
Yeah.
But like long term.
Why don't you save that for tomorrow on the boys?
Tomorrow on the boys.
Yeah. Fawn's got a
little secret.
Genius Ponzi scheme he's going to tell us about.
Well, I can tell you that, but
yeah,
we know what happened.
Vaughn is convincing, ladies and gentlemen. He says things and you just believe him. Especially when he has that look in his eye. Which all you red tubers out there can see.
Oh, they can see it. YouTube Red.
YouTube.com/RedTube. Or RedTube.com/YouTube.
They both work. They both take you to the same place.
Yep. They'll both redirect to BacklogBoys.com.
I mean, RedTube retains the black background of RedTube, but you know, but no big deal.
That's actually the only difference between YouTube and RedTube is just the color scheme. Yeah, it's the same videos.
Is that the difference between
commonly
RedTube,
commonly misunderstood
RedTube,
fact?
YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same videos, just different color scheme.
And one of them opens up like ads sometimes.
It's not too bad. Just turn on your ad block on your Google Chrome, and if you're not using Google Chrome, just
switch to Google Chrome.
Just switch to Google Chrome or burn your computer.
If you're using the A-Wing, go back to the ship select screen and pick a better craft.
Good night, everybody.